blame me. Why didn't
What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 3. That's what it is. Um, we start off going back into the fight with Tammy and what's that girl name? Betty and D Smith. In the whole, oh my gosh, she pulled out my hair scene finally. That really wasn't nothing to me. Pretty much how I feel about that whole little situation is I think D Smith may have been a little bit messy. I don't think that she should have brought Betty right off the bat, because Betty had already explained that she kind of wasn't feeling Tammy and all of that kind of stuff. So it was just too much for me. But yeah. And Tammy was just like, I'm cool with you, but old girl was disrespectful or whatever. And then D Smith like, oh, I like you too or whatever. So then Tierra meets up with Dime Piece. First of all, Tierra got to be one of the slowest females that I know, because if this group of girls invited me out and I figure out that the girl messing with my baby daddy and all that shit that transpired, I wouldn't have met with none of them. No, I don't trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I guess whatever. It's the what do we call it? Mona's world. So it is what it is. So basically, I don't know when Dime Piece got some sense and became a counselor, but they was talking about old girl and scrap situation. Whatever. Dime talking about don't never trust a man that says trust me. Anyhow, what else? She gave Dime Piece the 411 about the situation, the legal issues with Scrap family and all of that stuff. She said it was good until his mom and them came around. Then Scrap goes through this long segment. He's going up the stairs. He looked cute though. I like, y'all know I kind of like Scrap a little bit, just a little bit, I like those little roughneck types. Anyhow, he said that he took a plea instead of going to trial, and he was going to talk to somebody about his whole situation, and he said both of my girls are bumping heads or whatever he said. Or whatever. So then he meets up with Stevie J. So basically, Scrap on his cake and eat it too. Him and Stevie have a discussion, and when he mentions that he hasn't seen his son, Stevie was like, no, that's not no good. You got to pick one. All of that kind of stuff. Scrap kind of like, well, I didn't see you with all kind of women, so how you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? But he said he got it under control or whatever. We shall see how that goes. But Stevie was talking like he had some sense. I'm like, all right, Stevie. Okay, you got a little sense today. Anyhow, then walking, he at home, and him and Tammy, I don't know if he was at home or a hotel. I don't know what the fuck talking about. He told her to pull up on him. So I don't know what exactly, but he was like, shit, I'm mad we sitting up here talking about these people who don't matter. So of course she tells him the 411 on what happened with her and Betty or whatever. And I'm kind of feeling that whole situation on Tammy's side. Like, you can't, just because you think differently, I'm not agreeing with what Walker said or whatever, but like, you can't, people have different opinions, and everybody's opinion should be respected. So like, for her to hold that against Tammy also, like, her and Waka, just because they're married does not mean that they have the same views and opinions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of feeling that, and you can't, be mad at somebody because of their opinion or their viewpoint of certain situations. That's just how I feel. So then we got Scrappy and Hillary Banks, aka Betty Idol, aka the black girl on Clueless, played by Stacey Dash. That girl, first of all, her voice is so motherfucking irritating. Like, man, I really thought I was gonna like her, but it's just her voice and then her issues. And so Scrappy say she cool or whatever. He really want to keep a business or whatever. They end up talking about she bringing up Bambi, and she told him about the stuff with Tammy, and he like, no, wait a minute, that's family. And Betty gonna say, well, she disrespected me. No, bitch, you was fucking with Tammy and she snatched your ass up, okay? You was fucking with her. Don't do that. You was messing with her, okay? And basically he was saying that Tammy and them is family. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he wasn't really feeling all of that. And she was like, well, why you take down your snap or whatever? And he basically told her because he ain't trying to hurt Bambi. They just broke up because they don't feel like they, fit together in a relationship. So, yeah, but she said, I think you're flirting with me, and you can't flirt with me until you are over Bambi. Womp, womp, womp. I was glad when the damn commercial break came on because her voice irritating as hell. I mean, maybe I'll grow to like it because what was that show, Hollywood Divas? Whichever one had Miss Chalet, I couldn't get with her voice. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, it was nothing. So, we shall see. Okay, so Tammy has her magazine release party. Waka made it, and Bambi, Deb, her people. Hey, Shad, I see Shad. I follow him on Instagram, so it's cute to see him on TV. Anyhow, at the party, Mimi come at Dime about the whole fight at Chris' party. She let her know that it wasn't her in the 411. Mimi was like, oh, I know Scrap De Leon. That's Stevie's supposed nephew. So I wonder why she said like that. But it is what it is. Walker, he was so cute with Tammy. I like that. I like how he was with her. She said she just want to let people know that you can do everything. Be a mom, be a wife, and still, be sexy and still have businesses and still be successful. So that's cute. I understand that. I can appreciate that. And Tammy is beautiful. She is very, 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 very pretty. I think the first time I noticed her was in the round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. Yes, on that video, because she was the younger version of Drea. Anyhow, yeah, and so Deb had congratulated her, and she told her that, everything all good, but no more fighting. Or whatever. Everybody know that she raised Walker better, and he is not, homophobic. So that's that part. And so Stevie, he back in ATL. He go to Mimi new house. Little baby ain't there or whatever. And so he says that they rewrote the script and all of that good stuff. And they're gonna do the movie in ATL. He got Jocelyn to come back, and she tells him about Chris. So, Steve asked about Chris meeting Eva. I don't know. I think it's spelled Ava, but it's Eva. I don't know. Hell. Anyhow, Mimi let him know that they, as far as Eva knows, they only friends. You know what I'm saying? They friends. And Chris stays in the guest room when she stays overnight because Eva, still sleep with her mama sometimes or whatever. So, Mimi gives him the 411 on the how she identifies. And Stevie like, yeah, this is just the phase. But I saw in the blogs, I've been seeing that I guess apparently Stevie has an issue with the whole Mimi with Chris thing. I'm not sure how true that is, but you know how that goes. Anyhow, so Scrap's sitting at the house with Taylor, the assistant. I think her name Taylor. And Bambi come. She come in rude as hell to Taylor, but you know how that go. And she asked who she is, and he was like, that's my assistant. She like, nigga, what you need an assistant for? You love putting hoes on the payroll, because he was looking at the headshots or whatever. And she checked him about the whole Betty Idol thing, and the Betty and Tammy having a fight. If he worked with Betty or whatever, they ain't gonna be cool or whatever. Yeah, she was talking about he got a whole house. What else? Bambi was just going in. You know how Bambi is. She was going in on his ass. And the damn dog. So Bambi get back the ring. I was like, I'm taking my dog because you ain't been no friend, you ain't been no lover, and you ain't make no promise or whatever the hell Bambi said. And so I'm taking my dog. And so he like, you ain't taking the dog. He called the dog or whatever. And when the dog goes to Bambi, he say, a bitch gonna be a bitch. She act like I ain't been feeding her, whatever. Bambi left her ass for dead. Ain't came to see us since we broke up or whatever. And so Bambi take the dog, whatever. He was like, and I hope you got your own food. And she like, nope, we need the food too. And takes the dog food. That was funny as hell to me. I don't know. D. Smith rubbing me the wrong way. Man, I ain't like that. But her and Tammy met up or whatever. And I can't get with the whole she's holding Tammy accountable for Walker's actions. I have not seen the interview, but but it's like, damn, why the fuck is you blaming her for what her husband said? They can have different opinions, just like y'all have different opinions of things. So I just can't with that issue. And then Tammy was trying to be nice and stuff, and D. Smith was the whole, no, you was trying to work with me. And when I walked down the street, I'm out of bitching. Woo, woo, woo. But I guess she gotta have that confidence or whatever, which I say she is very, very pretty. You know what I'm saying? D. Smith is pretty, you know, but that attitude, no. But she switched it up. I guess she being loyal to her friend. I don't know, but shit went left. Um, she was talking shit in the confessional as far as Tammy's fashion line ain't gonna go nowhere and all that stuff. And when they was at the table, Tammy ass told her, girl, them motherfucking hormones must be getting to your ass and you need to get a new stylist and fix that wig, your crooked wig or whatever. And then D. Smith was talking about, let me pull yours because yours ain't all real. Then Betty and Scrap meet up. And, you know, give her the 411 on Bambi's visit. And he thinks that they should squash it. And he wanted her to apologize. She told his ass no. He told her ass then they can't work together. And he got up and her ass. First of all, let me go back. I'll apologize when, or I'll sit down with her when I can pull her hair out, pull out her track because my hair is real and woo woo woo. Girl, you not the only one with real hair. Yeah, yours longer than mine. Yes, you got inches, baby. But please believe you're not the only one. Okay? Like, so I don't even understand that. And Tammy hair may not be as long as her, but Tammy got some hair too. So come on now. Like, come on with that shit. Like, is your worth only your hair? My hair is real. My hair. You know, so I don't really like that. And her voice is irritating, so that was that. But anyhow, he told her he couldn't work with her ass. And then that's why you don't have no hit. Woo, woo, woo. She act like she didn't care, but bitch, you care because you was mad as hell at that restaurant talking shit. So, Scrappy like, well, Bambi wins again. We ain't even together and she's still winning. So, I don't know. And then Subway did they extra clip. Walker and Tammy sitting in the bed talking. It was cute or whatever. So we have this meetup, and Scrap basically played both of their ass. So he's talking about he can't pick because of his damn case or whatever. He needs support. Like, come on now, Scrap. That you could have came with something better. I don't care for how Tierra steady saying that he can't see his son if he's with her. I kind of understand, but it seems like it's more of a because of like a personal thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't dictate who he gonna be with. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, so you can't really be like that. Excuse me. You could just say, you know, I don't want my child around the girl or whatever. So then Tierra, she say, well, you said you was coming to leave her alone and woo woo. And Tommy got mad and Tierra was like, do you love her? And he was like, no, I'm not in love. And yeah, they got the arguing. Tommy proudly keeps saying, we don't work around here, bitch. We don't work. Well, what the fuck do? You shouldn't even be saying shit like that because I'm quite sure you on somebody's papers, parole, probation, on your way there or something. Quit doing that, Tommy. That shit's not fucking cute. It's not. Anyhow, they asked started so much, motherfucking security was hollering and all that shit. And Tommy, bitch, what? Girl, shut up, because last week you just busted out in tears. Ever since then, you lost your tough points. You not tough, girl. You was not tough. Anyhow, that was the end of it, and we shall see next week. It looked like it's going to be good. But that was it for Love and Hip Hop. ATL. All right, bye.